Hi, my name is Orles Calvo. This is my homework. Today I'm going to talk about the weddings. Weddings is a fixing process in which the union of two or more pieces of material is carried out, usually achieved through coalescence in which the pieces are welded. Can you see a little sort, a little weather over in a metal piece? How qualification of weldings. What is it? It's a method that seeks to establish the aptitude of the person to carry out wheels and that meet the minimum quality requirements imposed by the code standard under which they are working. How can we work? Qualification welding must be performed according to WPS is a welding process specification. When completes the test, will be evaluated according to established inspection methods and quality criteria. Standard and code. There are many codes and standards that govern the coding, assembling, as welding activities, each one focused on particular sector of the industry. Some codes are limited by the type of material they handle, other by the operating condition of the structure of assembly the cover. First code AWXD11 structural welding code steel. That code is rated for the carbon and low house steel. It's greater than 3 millimeters and with GS thread for 6090 MPa 100 kCi. HWXD12 structural welding code. That code is for aluminum structures. AWX-D13 is chick steel is only welding for the carbon steel for 4.5 millimeters. AWXD14 for structural welding code is reinforced steel. This is gonna the steel of carbon steel 40.5 millimeters. And small and black or galvanized. This code is used for that application. Astro Die 1 AWX D D15 D15 D1.3 bridge welding code. This code is applied for manufactured components, the high bridges. And, this is special because have a conjunction with the Astro standard and the D1.5 to code of the AWX. AWX D1.6 is this code is used for stainless steel. That one have the flow limit is the carbon is equal to 0.5%, have a uranium equality to 10.5%, and they have to contain iron in or on it or any other element. The asthma boiler and pressure vessel code, that is a qualification for the welding operators in the construction of the boilers and the pressure vessels. This code is used for activities like steel, aluminum, and copper, nickel, titanium, zirconium, and other material based in this material. And ASME B31.1, its power pipping is used for section 9 of the Alpha boiler to pressure vessel code. The B31.3 is the same like the other, but in that code uh, include the chemical and the flammable substances. La API, la API 650 is used for the tank of oil storage. Many in the industrial petroleum industry. AP 1104 is the well-being of pipelines and related facility. This standard is regular for the piping system of food and the petroleum products. What is the variables that you want to consider it to define the water are? The process, the filler metal, the geometric form, and the position of the weldings. The process. The three variables, the first variable to consider is what is defined with the welder skill running the process. Among the electric process, you can feel the physical skills and the manual. This is manual, semi-automatic, automatic on the physical skill. That is the process. The first is small. Uh, this is the manual or welding system is defined as a process is in which two metal and joining by the located function produced by the electric arc between the metal electrode and the base of the metal joining. The process GMOV, uh, this process establishes an electric arc between a wire that I feed continuously and the piece to be welded to the arc protection is carried out to the gas that can be inert. That gas can you see can you do of argon of helium. Ta is an electric arc welding process that uses the arc formed between the continually feed electrode with the filler metal and the welding puddle. And Gita is used for the tungsten inert gas identified by the AWX as gas tungsten as welding. GTAF is an electrical process which is established between a tungsten electrode and the workpiece under the protection of the inert gas that avoid the contact of the air with the metal bud. Apart metal. As the base of metal, filler metal limits the range of action of the welder rating. Filler are naturally linked to base metal positive combination. That variable can you delegate it and WPS additional. Additionally, the filler metal can be coated electrode, battle electrode, solid wise, tubular wise, and a combination of white and flux. Geometric 4. The degree of difficulty varies depending on the geometric and the piece that we will build in. Because if we a triangle, a square, a pyramid, a cube, um, base in this geometrical piece variable the difficulty of the weld. The position. Another parameter that affects the level of difficulty is the position. Now in the weld you have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 6 position. Can you test it on the position? Position la R1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, and 6G GR or Growth West. 5G, first G or 1G. The another text, the flat position is groove joint in a plate of the stove. In this position, the welder places the piece like some groove rice on the table. The 2G, the another test, the horizontal position. In the test of the plate in this position, the welder is placed in front of the piece as if driving a horizontal line on the blackboard. In 3G, denote a vertical position. In this position, the plate is in front of the piece and one who drive a vertical line on the blackboard. 4G, denote a overhead position. Is a test you wanna stay under the piece and one who has painting a ceiling. 5G, denote explaining multiple positions at the groove joint. This position apply only the tubular specific in the position tubular Specific is horizontal in the axis is remains static. 6G denote a test spanning multiple positions that group to join. This position is applied only the tubular specimen in the position of the tubular in the axis of the 45 grades. CGR denote the position equal to GF, but the additional shading have the restriction rings that the limit of the angle and you wanna the welder no, the test is qualified for the welder T, cape, and Y type of joints. Other consideration which have effects of the welder range without shell gas, caloric inter-requirements, electrical characteristics, progression, and cleaning method. The basic specification will be valid indefinitely. How can you name of the waiters? The person qualified in this automatic operation in the process is called welding operator or unlike welder. That is all. Thanks.